Sheldan Nidle, December 6, 2016. Webpage, paoweb.com. 9 Akbal, 6 Yakskin, 13 Kaban. Salamat Balik, the process of defeating the cabal is not easy. They slyly use this most recent election to reinsert their dominance. The good part is that their great slide toward this current elected administration has made it easy to prepare the actual arrest scenarios. Meanwhile, the strategy for distributing the immensity of funds continues to move forward. At present, the rise of your new banking system is in place. The old banks have revealed how they intended to rebuild their coffers for a last attempt at a return to a position of dominance. This most insidious strategy is failing. The elders and their royal counterparts are now busily arresting those who wished so hard to put one over on us. It has allowed our partners to take over a number of U.S.-headquartered banks and their counterparts in Europe. We expect that the initial distributions are primed to proceed and the first part of the vast wealth can be given to many who have waited so long to receive their promised earnings. The rest of this complicated procedure, likewise, is gradually moving toward its thrilling conclusion. The future is bright for the light and its numerous associates. Stay patient. The best is yet to come. It is important for you to truly realize that the present situations to which you are witness are only a ruse. The NESARA Republic is shortly to be declared, and prodigious sums have been set aside for all the exchanges and for the promised prosperity funds. Use this sacred time to divinely ready your mind for what is about to happen. You are destined to receive funds that are only meant temporarily to let you get used to the power and terror that money symbolized in this realm. The rising consciousness in you is to look beyond these beliefs, and in a short time, various devices such as our transmatter processor are designed to make money obsolete. Nevertheless, people need to go through a period when they can clear their minds of the vast and ridiculous beliefs about money and wealth. Money was invented by the Anunnaki long ago to emphasize the difference between you and their minions. This exercise is to release you of the lies and misperceptions that you have long held about wealth. Do what you truly wish, and you will learn some basic truths about this particular subject. Your realm has long suffered from the false divisions that wealth and power have caused. It has created class distinctions and developed the insane concept of privilege. The current exercise of wealth redistribution is a case in point. Right now, you are busily being raised in consciousness as a prelude for several ascension protocols. These heavenly procedures are needed for preliminary changes to alter you at the right time for the greater transformations to occur in your crystal light chamber. This project has many stages. First, you need to collectively experience a general prosperity to understand how these funds can rapidly transform this world. Second, you need to experience the general bliss created by this process. Finally, you need to realize just how powerful and magnificent you are as an interconnected group. This process is to open you to receive new perceptions of each other, allowing this realm to function in a whole new way. You are empowering your world to become a true global enterprise. It is this new perception that frees you to easily accept each other. It is at this point that your freedom, prosperity and new governance join together and allow us to gently intervene. Our mentors are then to see how well you each have performed. This next level is to use your new self-knowledge to begin to develop a new inner dossier for yourselves. Your experiences need to be evaluated from your own perspectives, and in the light of your now known past histories from Atlantis to the present. Together, you and your mentor are to decide how this collection of data fits together. This process is to create a profile that enables you, finally, to get the big picture of how you fit in. That is, to understand how your inner perceptions dovetail succinctly into this newly reformed realm. This is a process that needs deep exploration and frank evaluation, which is why you are so carefully examined every night by our medical teams. This is the physical data that needs to be recombined with the spiritual data, you and your mentor piece together. This process requires some joint inner work, followed by a basic overview of how it fits into the collective. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! Blessings, we are your ascended masters. The world that surrounds you is changing quickly. Heaven is moving vast amounts of sacred fire into the Gaia plane. This energy is transforming the life fields that encompass you. These energies, in turn, are affecting how your inner aurora fields operate. These divine flashes of energy are preparing you to consciously alter your perceptions about how this global society works. This process is to allow you before long to see the validity in transmuting the old de facto government into the new de jure NESARA one. This change is planned to occur shortly and can permit this new government to formally announce the reality of the inner earth realm of Agartha, as well as the formal disclosure of your galactic family. These series of actions are also to launch the formal establishment of the new global banking system and the new treasury bank monies. These blessed actions are a result of the great visions that you have held. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. What your dreams and visions have accomplished is being positively reflected back to you in a series of heavenly acts. Those who have worked diligently to manifest this began with the vast sums of monies created by our fellow masters. This is to be swiftly followed by the glorious fruits promised you by NESARA. Heaven wishes to free you from the evil ones who arrogantly run this presently illegal American government and its many allies. This excessive corruption is to be capped by the formal rise of the NESARA Republic and a new, and fairer, banking system. Blessedly, our sacred associates have procured a means to permit such a momentous change to materialize. Use this freedom and prosperity to make possible your dreams and your pursuit of inner happiness. Throw off all the fears and worries that somehow still encircle you. Let this new time define who you truly are. In this new realm, you are at last to break free of the perceived limitations imposed first upon you by the Anunnaki and then by their minions. These lackeys are to be arrested and isolated from you. Let the force of your heart and the path provided by Spirit be your soul's guide. Come together and shape a whole new reality based upon inner cooperation. Cooperation that creates a world that transforms hatred and division into spiritual unity and leads you back to the incredible spirit and love that is at the heart of all humanity. It is this sacred society that we masters have been slowly constructing since our sisterhoods and brotherhoods were first mandated by Eon. We are encouraged by some of the events of this time. It is a moment when a whole new world can be built that sets the stage for your rise from planetary humans to galactic and spiritual humans. Hallelujah. Today we continued with our weekly reports. Some of you believe that what we say is hypothetical. Instead, our words depict a land that is now being born in selected places across this vast globe. It is to this promise that we joyfully dedicate these reports. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Salamat Gajun, Salamatia. Syrian for be one, and be in joy.